Hey, what's going on? This is Shaun of the Dead. I'm just showing you my Draco here. As you can see, I've got it stripped. I am getting ready to repaint this. And I wanted to do a little before and after. Here's the dust cover, also stripped. Just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on what this looked like before, and then I will give you a heads up on what this looks like afterwards. Again, Shaun of the Dead. I was just checking this out. This is the first portion. Now, let's see what the transformation looks like. Hey guys, what's going on? Shaun of the Dead here. I wanted to show you my Draco. I finished the paint job on it, and I was like, hey, let's check this out. I want to do the blood splatter effect. I want this to be my visceral zombie gun, where I shot a bunch of zombies and blood splattered all over the gun. Yeah. This ended up looking more like, hey, Merry Christmas! It's a little too red and green, not visceral enough. One thing I did learn that I feel pretty good about in general is how to put a base coat of paint on, and it looked fairly smooth, pretty good. As you can see, it is really, really, really red. The dust cover, in fact, where the blood should have ran down the dust cover. And I have a couple of splotches on the side there, and also there where I was trying to have it look a little bloody. Even have some on the mag release, so it looks like I grabbed it with bloody fingers. And I was putting in mags and stuff with blood on my hands from killing zombies. The best part of it was on the muzzle, how I had some bloody splatter on the muzzle. That was the closest that I come to making it okay, and that's not great. That's just the closest. Other than that, I mean, with the dust cover, it doesn't look like it bled down. I think I could choose a better paint, perhaps. This paint is not as good as I would like. I've already seen a few little nicks and scratches on it. Obviously, it's going to get that scratch. That's just the AK safety scratch. That's just from using your safety. All AKs inherently have those, just that fast. As soon as you turn the safety on, you get a scratch. That's it. All in all, I do feel pretty comfortable with as far as taking it apart and painting it. I think that I would like to go with a better paint. I didn't use a Duracoat on this. I used something else. I can't remember the name of it now. I thought I had it sitting over there, but no, I have it in the other room. But I mean, all in all, I wanted a visceral looking gun. I like some of the stripped area remaining. So it looked kind of used and worn. I like that, hardcore apocalyptic feel. And I was going for more of an apocalyptic feel with blood splatter and gore. And this is just like, yeah, I'm like, pop, 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 I'm killing some zombies. And yeah, no. Yeah, that was, I don't know if I'd call it an epic failure, because I learned some stuff from it. If I didn't learn anything, then it would be an epic fail. But it is definitely a failure. So yeah, my zombie visceral Draco AK pistol looks like a Christmas ornament that you would hang from your Christmas tree, because it's all red and green. So yeah, a little bit of a failure there. So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you. I showed you the before, showed you the after. I may go ahead and strip it all down and try again and put another coat on it. I might do more than one coat in the future. It looks like it scratches relatively easy even with a fingernail. If you find a spot that happens to have a little wear on it, it seems like I can pull it apart pretty quick. So I may go ahead and opt for the extra cash option and going for the Duracoat look, which you bake on there. And it's solid, and it's meant for hot and heavy use. So we'll try that. I just wanted to try my hand at painting it first. So I picked up a quick, cheap option just to see how that would work out. And now I know if you're going to go paint your firearm, don't go cheap. Don't go to Home Depot and pick up some bull crap. It actually doesn't hold on to it very well. Here, giving you an example. This is just my fingernail, and I'm scratching off that paint. It looked good at first. Upon handling it, I'm noticing more and more. I mean, if I can take an area like this that has nothing on it and go and just scratch the paint right off with my fingernail, that's not a very good product. Outside of that, yeah, I think I think that, at least I now know how to maneuver the gun, how to poke up all the holes and paint it properly. So I think that once I get the proper paint and I get the airbrush set and I use a Duracoat and then you bake the paint on there, I think that then the gun will be set up in a better manner. So I think that's what I want to go ahead and do next. And I'll probably I do like the green in general, but I don't think I care for it for this particular setup with this gun. I don't think I like the green with this black. I just don't think that it don't quite match. It doesn't quite match the way I was expecting it to. I was expecting the green to be a little bit darker and deeper, to have a little bit more of a deep, tough look. So it was a dark green with black furniture, and it was going to be blood splattered, and it was going to be visceral. But it ended up being a Christmas ornament that scratches easy. So, yeah, there we go. So, as always, go ahead and comment if you painted guns before and you have some input. By all means, this is my first attempt ever painting my own gun. So, I'm open to suggestions here. Also, please, if you have a video, do a response video. If you have a video where you've already painted a gun, use that as a response video so people can see how to paint properly. That way I can watch it too. And I'm going to still continue to do some research and try to move forward with doing some things of that nature. But I like to go ahead and just kind of, do what I need to do and try to get some things done. And see kind of how it goes from there. So, again, as always, thanks for your support. Please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, give me thumbs up. I appreciate those any chance I get. And always, as always, please stay on topic with the comments. But please comment, talk to me about it, tell me what you think. I was thinking about maybe just doing something completely nutty with it. Maybe just doing like all red, perhaps, and just kind of leaving it at that. Maybe doing all OD green or leaving it at that, or just going basic flat black. I haven't quite made up my mind yet. I'm actually considering selling this gun at this point because there's a few other things I want. One of which being the Ruger 1022 Takedown. I want that as my backpack gun, so I can just stick in my backpack and go on about my business. I happen to have a pretty nice little scope for the job that has a nice little quick release, so I can just slap. Once I zero it in, I can slap this on, and it will hold zero fairly well. So I can just go up with a 4-power scope, and I can pop small game if I happen to be in a survival situation. So that's one of the things I'm looking into, and I have an AK-47 rifle, and I like it pretty well. So I don't really need 2 AKs. I really wanted this one for something specific. Now I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe a sub 2000 or maybe a different company, but like more of a compact 9mm carbine, something that takes Glock mags preferably. So again, it goes along with my sidearm that I carry on with me on a regular basis. I'd like something that's interchangeable with that. So, it kind of didn't exactly fill the role I was looking for. When I shot it, it was really, really bouncy. Unless you have a red dot on it and you keep it clutched in close and you're just doing point shooting, then you're not really going to get the kind of oomph out of it that you might be expecting. I mean, it's a great round, but much harder to aim than previously thought. So, just some words of wisdom, a little personal experience, and please, by all means, give us some of your input. I know you can do a single point sling and do the push method like SMGs, and that you can get some negative resistance against it, and that should help steady your shots some. But I wasn't looking to do that type of a thing, because at that point, if I'm doing the push method, I am adding the same length that I'd be using with a carbine. So why bother using a shortened weapon that I was wanting to use for up close? If I'm trying to get that negative resistance, I'm getting that negative resistance, but I'm pushing out. I may as well just collapse the stock down on one of my carbines and keep it in closer that way, and maneuver that way. So that's kind of what I was looking at. And I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and look for something else. So yeah, all in all, it's a fun gun to shoot. I had a blast blasting away with it. It's just, it's not what it doesn't fill the role I was looking for it to fill. One of my buddies, he has his. He absolutely loves it. I, on the other hand, was looking for a job for it, and the job I wanted it to do, it didn't do well. It did it okay, but not well. It does other jobs well, but not the job that I have it for. I have other guns for that job. So, again, thanks again. Shaun of the Dead saying appreciate it on this beautiful Saturday morning here. Hope you enjoy.